am afraid of being hurt, and therefore I shut myself off. If this is you, stick around. Aloha, 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 beautiful soul. Welcome at Monday Me. So if this is you, that you are sort of like protecting yourself from feeling hurt, then I can only imagine how many times you've been in this situation in which you are being hurt. For this reason that because you're putting on a mask, right? When you don't want to be hurt, you're putting on this mask to show to the world, like, okay, you can do anything. It will not hurt me. You will not get to me. And because you've put on this mask, you are inviting people on your stage that want to break through that mask. And the only way they can break through that mask is by hurting you. So I understand very well that this is totally, completely counterintuitive to do, but with you opening up your heart, you have a much better protection mechanism than when you're shutting yourself off. I had this conversation with a friend of mine, and he's quite spiritual, and he's also totally into Ho'oponopono, so that's really nice. We can have really beautiful conversations. And then he said, like, there was this time in my life that I have closed off my heart, and with that I was not allowing all these beautiful dreams and all this beautiful, like, how do you call that when you have like this experiences as if you're out of your body. So, and he didn't have that anymore because he was closing off his heart. And at some point, a few years later, there were he was around spiritual teachers, and they were telling him, like, okay, you closing off your heart has the effect that other people will try to get into your heart. But because you're closing it off, you are using it as a defense mechanism, they will have to try harder and harder to punch through it. And in doing so, they hurt you. With you standing completely in your light, in your heart, in your being, in the wholeness that you are, the light will protect you. The wholeness will protect you. The love will protect you. But the protection mechanism of building like a big wall around your heart will not protect you. It will trigger events of people trying to crush those walls, which will feel like hurting. Now, I understand very well this is really difficult to grasp when this is the first time that you hear this. And this is also not something that most of us will be able to turn around from one moment to the other. And that's totally okay. If you feel like, oh, I'm so ready to loosen up and to start loving again, no matter the experiences I have had in my body and in my life, no matter all those things that have happened to me, I am ready to love again. To love me first, and then from there to invite love into my life. if that is you, then go and reach out to me. Because this is exactly that I can help you uncover. It's because of this conversation with this friend that I was becoming so aware of the fact that I know how to change it around. It will not go from one moment to the other. But you will make it. You will make it with the techniques of Ho'oponopono. Because Ho'oponopono is aiming for you to stand in your light, but also to understand that all the experiences that you're having right now are because you are who you are at this moment. And if you want to change the experiences, you change yourself. Now, changing yourself at Ho'oponopono is not breaking through things. It is not the hard way. It's clearing out the energies. Because there's something in you that feels it needs to survive, and for it to survive, it is building up all those walls around your heart, all those protection mechanisms. And with you going directly to that something, you are like exploding those protection mechanisms. So that's not what we're going to do. But with you taking out all those energy layers, those defense layers around that one thing, around that thing that feels like it wants to survive on her terms or his terms. When you take away all that charged energy, then you will see the benefit. You will see how life is changing. You will see how you are inviting different people on your stage. You will see how you immediately turn around the situation from, oh my God, these people are hurting me, to, oh my God, I have been hurting me. So let me stop. It turns you around from the victim mentality. I always call it my victim. I have a very big victim. I had a very big present victim. And I always call it turn around from victim mentality, like the world is against me, to taking responsibility. Oh, I was against me. Let me now be for me. Let me now choose for me instead of against me. Because everything that is happening in the world around you, all the reactions of the other people, all the experiences that you have, are because of your look at life at this moment. And you can change that look of life. So go ahead, if you really feel like, oh, there's so much desire in me to open up my heart, but there's so much going on, I'm so afraid to do so. I understand you. Reach out. Reach out, because the world needs you to be you. You were not born on this earth to just like, oh, sit around and whatever. No. You were born in on this earth because you had a certain vision. When you were still there as a soul, you had a certain vision of what you wanted to experience and also what you wanted to create. It's time to create. It's time to experience the other side of all the things that have been happening. It's time to change the perspective so that you can become you instead of what other people expect from you. I know you can do this. And I know this because you are here listening. I know this because you have that courage inside of you, and you have that dream. You have that beautiful dream of what you want to be, who you want to be, and how you want to be. I know you have that dream. So go ahead. Come into the world of Ho'oponopono. Sending you so much love. Take good care. And safe traveling on this journey. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, beautiful soul. If there's anything I want you to take from these videos, then it is the permission for you to shine your light. It's the most important thing. So go ahead, shine your light. I love you. Bye-bye.